What if I told you that everything you've been told about ghosts is a lie? That hauntings are not just lost souls, but something far more sinister? Tonight we uncover the truth they don't want you to know. Are you ready? Ghost stories have been around for centuries, but the real question is, what are ghosts? Are they truly spirits of the dead, or something else? And more importantly, is there a reason we are being kept from knowing the full truth? Do you believe in ghosts, or do you think there's another explanation we haven't been told? Let me know in the comments. Ghosts have haunted human history since the beginning of time. The ancient Egyptians believed spirits walked among the living. The Greeks told tales of vengeful ghosts. The Romans recorded one of the first documented hauntings. But hauntings aren't just ancient myths. One of the most haunted places in the world, the Tower of London, has been the site of executions, torture, and centuries of ghostly apparitions. People claim to see Anne Boleyn's headless spirit wandering the corridors. But is it a trapped soul, or a warning from beyond? Some say her eyes still move as she clutches her severed head, watching. And late at night, guards have reported hearing soft footsteps, only to turn and find nothing but cold air. And it doesn't stop there. Across cultures, haunted locations share eerily similar traits: cold spots, sudden whispers, shadowy figures lurking just beyond sight. Could it be that ghosts have patterns, rules, and an agenda we are yet to understand? A paranormal investigator once stayed overnight at a centuries-old abandoned monastery. He documented chilling voices murmuring prayers in a forgotten language, the scent of burning candles appearing and vanishing, and an overwhelming sense of being watched. Yet the cameras captured nothing, as if the spirits knew how to hide. Science has tried to explain ghosts, sleep paralysis, hallucinations, carbon monoxide poisoning. But what about the evidence that science can't explain? Electronic voice phenomena, EVPs. Voices captured in empty rooms whispering names and warnings. Poltergeist activity. Objects flying across rooms with no logical cause. The eerie feeling of being watched. A common experience reported by people in haunted locations. The question is, are these real hauntings or just tricks of the mind? And if ghosts aren't spirits, then what are they? Ghosts are not spirits but interdimensional beings, peering into our world. Time loops. Are hauntings echoes of the past replaying like a broken record? Energy imprints. Violent deaths leaving behind psychic scars on locations. Something feeding on fear. An unseen force that grows stronger in places of suffering. Is science too afraid to admit ghosts are real? Or is the truth something we can't even comprehend? Let's talk about it. The Amityville Horror House, 1974. Paranormal horror or elaborate hoax. The Villisca Axe Murder House, 1912. A house where a gruesome crime left behind an eerie presence. The Myrtles Plantation, 1796. A haunted mirror that traps spirits inside. Poveglia Island, Italy. An abandoned island where thousands perished during the plague. Even fishermen refused to go near it. The Suicide Forest, Japan. A dense woodland where people vanish and eerie whispers fill the air. What makes these places different? Is it the land itself, the history, or something darker, something that feeds on fear? Which haunted place do you think has the most terrifying history? Leave your thoughts below. Some haunted places have restricted access. The government has even classified certain locations. Why? Could it be that ghosts are more than just spirits? Declassified documents reveal that the CIA and military once studied the paranormal. The Stargate Project, a real-life government program that explored psychic phenomena. A haunted military base that mysteriously shut down overnight, never to be spoken of again. And here's the chilling part. Some people who investigated these places never returned. What did they find? What scared them so much that they vanished without a trace? A researcher at a classified site documented strange noises and shadowy figures before disappearing under mysterious circumstances. A government official's last recorded words, "We shouldn't be here." Are ghosts real, or are they something much worse? Let's step back and look at the bigger picture. For centuries, ghost stories have been passed down. Some are folklore, others are terrifyingly real. But here's what I believe. Paranormal is real. Maybe not in the way Hollywood portrays it, but there is something beyond what we understand. Whether ghosts are spirits, echoes of the past, or something that defies science altogether, one thing is certain. Many people who experience hauntings never see the world the same way again. And if the government has investigated the paranormal, doesn't that tell us something? What if they know more than they're telling us? So now I leave the question to you. Have you ever experienced something you couldn't explain? Share your stories in the comments below. I'll be reading them. And if you enjoyed this deep dive into the unknown, make sure to subscribe for more terrifying truths they don't want you to know. And remember, some narratives transcend mere folklore, embedding themselves within the fabric of human experience as enigmatic phenomena that challenge our very understanding of reality. Turn off the lights, listen closely, and stay curious, because the truth is always darker than it seems.